Hello, guys. Welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to be joined with Alfie Clegg. He is 5 wins, one draw, and one win by knockout. Last time I had him on, he was 3-0, but now he's 5 wins, one draw. But we do know that it should be 6 wins. But we'll get onto that one in a minute. But you fought that Chris Wong, didn't you? And you beat him in the first round.
That's correct. Yeah, had a good round with Chris Wong. Yeah. So yeah, won by TKO. Obviously due to the cut, just caught on his eye. But I hope he's made a speedy recovery. Hope he's well. But yeah, it was good. So I was looking. We knew it was going to be a challenge. It was good, and it was.
Did you expect more rounds from him?
Yeah, obviously we'd seen his fights and stuff. Seen that he gave Ryan Walker a good run in the rounds that he was in there. So yeah, we knew he was a good well-round boxer. But I expected it to obviously go the distance, but I punch hard. I haven't brung the potential out of that just yet, but we'll get there soon.
Would you say that was your best performance so far?
Yeah, well, to be honest, it was a round, so I didn't really actually I always warm up in the first round or two. Don't really become myself till after the first round or two till I get my feet in and stuff. So I probably had a lot more to go from that. But it was a good round. Like I said, it was a good performance.
And
yeah,
happy to get your first stoppage win.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? It looks well. So that was good. Yeah.
And then after that, were you struggling to get opponents because then you rematched Torres?
Yeah, so we had a couple opponents lined up, and it just kept getting let down, or things weren't going through. So we wanted to stay busy. We wanted to get out there again. So rather than not fight and miss the show, Torres was available at the time, so we took the rematch with Torres. Obviously he was
nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, he was shattered after that fight. If it went 6 rounds, I think I would have stopped him. But it was a good fight. Like, he'd come on, he'd improved since that last fight. He's had 10 or so fights, been in with their best, been in with some of the British champions and stuff, and they couldn't get him out.
He was in there with I think Ijaz Ahmed, Harvey Horn.
Yeah, that's it. Harvey Horn, he was in there, and so yeah, he's a very good boxer. His record doesn't do him justice. He's obviously on that circuit, but
he got a winner last time out, I saw.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that.
I think he got a first round stoppage against someone else who was like 1-0.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, that's wicked. That's good to know. Fair play to him. I'm happy to hear the news to him.
Yeah, that's good for him.
That's very good, mate. Yeah, it is.
And then you did fight Fizzy in your first 6 rounder. It was I wouldn't say it was it was a tough fight to take for your first 6 rounder, just put it that way.
Yeah, like it was a very tough fight to take for a 6 rounder. Obviously he then weighed in overweight as well for the fight. Nothing you can do on the same day weigh in. Obviously I'm not gonna put out. Come in just, it weren't a lot heavier. I come in at 49 kilos, so I actually made a lightweight division, that light flyweight division for that fight. But he's a tough man. He's been fighting at super bantamweight. He's 30-year-old. He's got his man strength. He's strong. You can see he was big. First 2 rounds, I warmed up into it slow.
I think I gave him the first round, but other than that, I gave them to you.
Yeah, I see. Everyone said the same thing. To be fair, being nice, I'd say, all right, listen, you got the first 2 rounds, but after that, I think it was pretty clear to see.
Yeah, you can argue that he got 2 rounds. But...
yeah, you can argue with it, and I think a lot of the shots were getting catched or missing.
But his corner was shouting like that good shot, even though he missed you by like a mile.
Yeah, I know. So they done it smart, didn't they? They were smart with it. But you live and you learn. I'm only 23, like I said. I'm a baby. He's a grown man. I'm still getting my man strength. I'm still learning my feet.
Do you think that you'll like rematch him down the line for like, I don't know, like an English title or something?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously I'm fighting at light fly. So it would, I don't know if he makes the weight. I don't know what I mean. He couldn't make the weight for the fight, and he had enough preparation for it. So
So what weight did he come in at? Did he come out
he come
in at bantam or?
Yeah, I think he come in just or just yeah, Bantam or Superfly. He coming out. He coming at 51.5. I come in at 59. It was meant to be matched at fly, so 50.8 is the max you can weigh in for that. Um, so yeah, he come in about 0.8 of a kilo over, whatever it was. But yeah, no, it's what it is. I don't dwell on things. I've got a
Yeah.
lot to show. I'm a baby still. I've only been back boxing properly. I had my first fight since last year. I had a long time out of the ring. So I'm still getting the ring rust off and still getting involved compared to other boxers in my weight and boxers who are active on the scene who have come straight from amateur to pro. I've come from 6 years out of the ring, 7 years out of the ring, no boxing to boxing on these stages and putting
In
on good.
on BoxRec it says you're a suit like it ranks you as a super flyweight.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand. I'm guessing maybe because the last fight was matched at Superfly because he come in heavier. They always put it down to the heavier boxer. So you can see in the fight, and a lot of my fights have been one of my fights against.
Josh Anderson.
They announced it as flyweight. I come in at Superfly, but you know it is what it is. You
But
know what I
that
mean?
Josh
Like,
Anderson, he fights at featherweight and he's much taller than like he's tall.
yeah, he fight 50. I think he weighed in for my fight at 58 kilos, and I was 53. So, but yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. But you said you're trying to aim to be back out in June. And
June, June, my eyes healed up as you can see.
that's good.
Um, So the eyes nice and strong, nice and tough. Got my
Is it
last
another 6 round fight?
yeah, 6 or 8, I think we'll go for. Just go out and make a statement, I think. Back in camp now. So yeah, we got a nice time to prep for it and get back in focus, you know?
Have you got like an opponent lined up or not just yet?
I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I don't think so just yet. I think they'll be looking for opponents just at the moment. So yeah, so as soon as that's set in stone, we can get that announced. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
You've already had one fight this year, but how many more fights are you trying to like roughly have this year?
Due to my cut, obviously June will be my next fight, hopefully.
Mm.
So that's about 2 months away. Then I'll probably want to be out the month after that, and then push for another 4 or 5 fights this year.
So
I
by
want to
the
be.
end of the year, do you think that you'll be fighting for a southern area?
Yeah, we got eyes on things. We'll be fighting for something 100%.
Mm-hmm. So the goal is to at least like have a might not be the southern area, it might be another title, but just to have like a belt or like this year.
Yeah, got a few eyes. We've been talking about a few things, so there's a few goals in mind for sure.
Did you get to watch that Harry Mullins via Paul Roberts?
I've seen the highlights and stuff. I've had a little watch on it. Yeah, it was a good fight. Yeah, I've had a little dabble on it. I haven't watched it all properly just yet.
Mm-hmm.
I should really. But yeah, I've had a little watch through here and there. I had a little scout. You can see the way it went from the off go. But yeah, it was a good fight.
It was because that was it's. I think that was Harry's first 10 rounder. Whether that Paul did 10 rounds like against that Jack Hughes. I think it was twice.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And the second one was well, they were both good fights. Paul Roberts v Jack Hughes.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you still see me, champ? I was just getting a
Yeah,
phone call just.
yeah, I can
Yeah,
still see you.
they was great fights. Yeah, they're toe to toe. Both very tough fellas. So that's very good fights. Both very good fights. Yeah.
And then also at flyweight, you've got that Tommy Frank via Jay Harris. Who do you think would win that one as they're fighting for the British?
It's a tough one. I think it's going to be a great fight. Jay Harris has a good work rate. He's been up against some good opponents. He's gone for some good title fights and stuff.
He
So I
fought
think,
Sonny.
yeah. So I think it could be a really good fight. Could be a really good fight. Who do you have it? Who do you have the charger, babe?
I'm edging. I don't know. I think I might be edging towards Tommy, but I'm kind of on the fence because it's just
Did you see that Angelica just threw the charger at my head? Did you see it? Just flew over my head, almost took my eye out. Thank you. Yeah, and towards Tommy, did you say?
yes, but it will be a good fight.
Yeah, it will be. I'm looking forward to it. It will be a good fight.
If you had to edge to one, who would you edge it to?
Uh, I'll probably go Tommy Frank as well. I'll go with your opinion.
Mm-hmm. It'd be a good fight. I think that one's in May sometime.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, be a good
Yeah.
fight for sure.
Did
Are
you
you
see?
going to the boxing this weekend?
Oh yeah, Tolworth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy.
You going to watch Jimmy? Yeah,
Yeah, I'm watching Jimmy fight.
that's nice. That's good. I'll see you there, champ.
Oh, are you going, mate?
Yeah, I'm gonna go show my face. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
go show
that'll
my
be
face.
good. Should be a
So,
good night of boxing. It's always a good night of boxing at Tolworth.
yeah, for sure it is. For sure, 100%.
I think Prince Patel as well. He's fighting.
Yeah, he's fighting as well. Yeah, he's fighting. So it'll be a good night for sure.
Is he Superfly or Fly?
Superfly.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Yeah, that should be a good night of boxing. Did you see Fizzy that I showed you that Fizzy was fighting that Nabil Ahmed?
Oh yeah, he sent me a screenshot. Yeah, he sent me a screenshot of that. Yeah,
I
I see
think
that.
that's the 10th of June as well.
Oh, is it the same date as well?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that was a super bantam fight, wasn't it? He's
Did
rematching.
did he offer you? Because he said after after the fight, he said that he wanted to rematch you in Bradford's.
Yeah, like it's just washed out, isn't it? Like what? How? What? Let's be real. He's come down. He's got a payday. He's coming overweight. Thought they was gonna come here and knock me out because he's a big grown man and that, and he just full of it. You know what I mean? You can see that wasn't even, that was probably my 60% of my performance, 60% of my skill set,
Did
and
you see his comments on his social?
I didn't check. No, I don't bother with any of that.
I just looked at his story and he looked at mine, yeah, because I tagged you and said daylight robbery and he just randomly blocked me.
Yeah, I think I don't get involved in any of this back and forth beef and any back and forth. I'm nice, you know what I mean? I got nothing good to say about people. I don't need to go on
Yeah.
and have a internet bickering. But I think a lot of my people were upset about it, including you. And said about the robbery and said about everything else. A few people commented on his stuff. A few people messaged him, and I know that he blocked a lot of people because a lot of people were giving him abuse, and I didn't ask for any of it. Got very good people around us, very good people around me, and it's nice. It's nice to have. I love the support. I love my team. I love my support, my friends. I love my.
He said that he could sell more tickets than you in Bradford.
Yeah, let's be real. Listen, I mean, let's be real. He's drawn against journeyman and stuff, so he's thought he could come down and knock me out, come bigger
Do you
weight and stuff.
think that like you got dragged into his kind of fight?
I'd say the first couple of rounds I probably did. They were smart. Obviously, we did sort of probably overlooked the fight. Didn't really watch anything on him. He obviously spent a lot of time watching me because they had a game plan. And you can hear their corner shout out from the off go, punch when I punch and stuff. So they had a game plan and stuff. They had a game plan to come down and take the bag.
Do you
But
think you could have like because when you did get in like a few exchanges, do you think next time you could have just stuck to your boxing and just keep moving because you could have made that fight a lot easier for yourself, do you feel?
yeah, that's what I mean. I probably probably just let it get the better of me, you know. But I don't know. I'm a good boxer. I'm a good hit and mover. A few things are a bit everywhere that day. A few things could have gone better in the warm up. A few things could have gone better on the game plan. And
Did
I
you feel hurt at all other than the head?
tried. No, well, the head clash didn't even hurt either. You know, you don't really feel it. Just gutting that the cut happens, but I won't hurt any. I'm tough cookie, you know. I won't hurt at any point.
Would you So, are you rematching him this year, or just
We'll
see
see
what
where it goes.
happens?
See what happens with the titles. We'll see what happens. What comes in line. Um, Probably if we can get an English title or a British title against him, or English title, whatever. If he builds his record up a bit and he gets a few
As
better.
there's not many people like at like Fly, do you think maybe like a British title could be like the back of this year or next year if everything
Yeah,
goes to
never know.
plan?
See what happens. As long as I get the rounds in and we get the time and the work in, then everything's possible.
So how many more six rounders are you gonna have?
Like I said, we don't know if this might be my last 6 rounder next. It might be my first of my 8 rounder. You don't know. We'll wait and see. We'll see what gets announced in the pipeline. Ready for everything and anything and anyone. So we'll get there. We're going there. I'm still learning on the job. Like I said, I was out the ring for 6 years. I took 6 years of my life from 16 to 22 with no fights. Not training. Got fat. Got the 65 kilos. Doing the wrong stuff, being around the wrong people. I've said it all before. I've had a lot of my long period of my boxing career has been out of the ring, and now I've just got back into it, and I'm learning on the job still. Need to get the rounds in, need to do the sparring, need to learn on the
Mhm.
job, get the fights in, build the records. Then we can push. You know,
Who do you think's gonna win Devon Haney v Lomachenko, as that's recently been announced?
if it was, if it was 4 years ago, I'd say Lemonchenko, but now I'm with Devin Haney.
It's going to be there's not. I don't think there's going to be a knockout. I think it's more going to be a technical war.
Nah, maybe probably a chess game. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. But I still reckon that Loma might do it.
You think?
Yeah,
Yeah, he could do. Like if his last couple of performances ain't been the best, but he's a man of mysteries
and Devon Haney did put two good performances against Cambosis.
for sure. He did. Yeah, no, 100%, 100%.
I was a bit like surprised with how Cambosis approached the second fight because it looked like he was trying to do the same thing.
Didn't really change much, did they? I think Kambosos is a one-trick pony. He's a work machine. Throws a lot of punches. Strong, tough, good chin, great engine. Not really much in the bank skill-wise.
What about Garcia v Tank?
I think Tank knocks him out. I think Garcia's only been tested once, and that was against Campbell when he took that shot and got knocked down. He's had no other good fights really since that or before that against anyone that is worth anything.
For me, it's whoever really lands the bigger shot first, and then also I reckon Tank could break him down. To be fair,
Yeah, he's strong. Tank's like a machine, and he's a little machine. He's small. He's tough.
they're the
Uh,
two power hitters in the division, though.
sure, they are, mate. 100%. 100%.
It wouldn't surprise me if it ends before halfway. To be fair, with how hard they hit.
No, yeah, I don't. I think it could. But if it goes later rounds, you never know. Garcia could keep it long and box him and skill him if he's got that in his brain and he's got that in his mindset to be able to do that for a whole 12 rounds. If it don't go 12 rounds, Tank will definitely 12. Tank could definitely knock him out.
I reckon Tank will get to him. I reckon around rounds 8, 9.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I reckon.
For
What
sure.
round do you think? 8, 9 ish as well.
Yeah, I sort of said about 8, 9. Myself to be honest. So that's a good prediction you had there yourself as well.
What other fight is there? Josh Taylor v Lopez. That was announced.
That'd be a good fight. That'd
I
be a
think
great fight.
Josh Taylor's got a lot to prove since his last fight.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think so. It's gutting really for Jack Catterall, but what can you say? It's boxing. It's a game.
It is. But we are starting to get these fights we want to see, like the ones at lightweight, and then Chris Billum Smith for Coley as well. That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. That'd be a great fight.
Who, and then Chamberlain v Lawler. That's a good fight.
That's a great fight as well.
You know, like both of them, because Lawler used to train in your gym, and then
yeah,
Isaac, you were on the
um,
same card as him.
Isaac, I boxed in the same card as in the same changing room, warming up with him, watching me and stuff. Watched him warm up for his title fight. And then yeah, connections. I see him a lot. I speak to him a lot. I see him around. Obviously, he's good pals with Dean and stuff as well. So yeah, that's a great fight. That's a great fight.
That I reckon that's gonna be a good. That would be a good one. And then yeah. There's lots of good fights that are being made in the boxing, and
Yeah, for sure.
I've heard that Crawford's gonna be fighting Spence, but you just never know with the
You have to
probably
wait for them
someone
ones.
might pull out.
Yeah,
But
you have to wait with them until they're set in stone. Them sort of fights that get talked about because you never really know.
until like they get confirmed. But at least
Exactly.
Tank v Garcia is happening. People wanted to see that for a while, and I think
Oh, and
that's
yeah,
next week.
is it next week now?
It's next week, yeah.
Jeez, that's gonna be good. What is that? What day is that? Is that the same day as Tolworth?
No, Tolworth's this week.
Oh, oh yeah, this Saturday. So you mean not this Saturday, this Saturday after? Yeah.
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 Also, not on a different card. Cordina's fighting as well for the world title.
Yeah, I see that as well. Yeah, yeah,
So
he is.
it's decent night of boxing.
Good, good few months of boxing. Yeah.
Yeah. And before I let you go, mate, do you want to just again just thank sponsors, just anyone?
Of course. Thank you very much. Yeah, 100%. I'd like to say thank you to you and your old man and your dad Nick, and obviously your mum and your family. Obviously, you've helped put together my gym. And without you guys, it wouldn't be possible, to be honest. Your dad and yourself and your family, you've put a lot of time and thought process behind helping me be able to build what I've built now. With help of costs of everything, and actually without yours help, I wouldn't be able to afford it, to be honest with you. So I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are amazing. You're great family, great lovely people, genuine. Because not many people would do that. And you've all got great hearts. So yeah, I love spending time with you. I love helping you build your boxing career. Hopefully, you'll be the next champion. Which I'm looking to. So yeah, thank you guys, and then yeah, I'd like to say thank you to all my sponsors as well. My sponsors, they help my journey be possible. Couldn't do everything without them. Couldn't do anything without them. Like it's a hard game. It's an expensive game, and without them, all my strength and conditioning, nutrition, lifestyle, training, equipment, everything wouldn't be possible without them. So shout out to them. Obviously we've got Guildford Removal Services, Clean Cut Barbershop, Hillside Lounge, Hungry Boys, Classy C15 on them and Hillside. Then we've got Step Correct Guildford as well. We've got Will Whitaker Plastering, DNA Home Improvements and Maintenance, Bravos. Am I forgetting anyone there?
Don't think. Oh, John.
John, my trainer.
Yeah.
John's my trainer. He knows the love's there anyway. So yeah, John's my trainer. Shout out to him as always. Sponsors wise, I think that's
it.
I think that's. Do you know what? It's hard to keep track nowadays, mate. It's hard to keep track. They're all supporting me and helping this journey possible. So without them, it's just.
And I imagine as you keep.
King G, my bad. King G Apparel as well.
Mm-hmm.
King G Apparel. They're just about to come out with their clothing brand now, so it's been a long process starting. But Gavin, he's another great man as well. He's been supporting me for the last few months. He come on board and he's been helping me every single month with payments and things like this. And he hasn't even started his business yet, so he hasn't even started. He ain't even nothing's been announced. None of his clothing's been printed yet, and he's just been helping as well. So yeah, along with all my sponsors are great people. They're genuine, and they're helping to support this. They're helping to support Team Clegg. They're actually funding Team Clegg. They're funding this journey, this lifestyle, and helping me support my dreams. So thank you so much to all my sponsors. They're all amazing. I can't thank them enough.
Mm-hmm. And thank you for your time, mate.
Thank you for your time, Sam. You're a great kid, and you're gonna do great things. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I do appreciate your time, mate.
Cheers, Sam, mate. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye bye.